against ourselves and the God.
Universal knowledge of Allah.
Universal knowledge of Allah. Universal knowledge of Allah. Tell us about yourself, God.
I'm from Bed-Stuy. I grew up there my whole entire life. Roosevelt Projects. I got into martial arts when I was about 8 years old. Studied with Master Lin Lee, Shotokan Karate. On the block they call Baby Harlem. It's actually Willoughby. I'm Bed-Stuy. After that, I kind of left martial arts until I was like 13. I started learning kickboxing. I did that for 3 years. 16, I learned a little some capoeira, but I still had my kickboxing a little bit. Throughout the end of my age of 16, I met the God Knowledge Eternal. I met him at high school, Progress High School. I already knew martial arts, so I thought I was the epitome of what needed to be already. You know what I'm saying? But he showed me that there was so much more. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting on a different aspect, a whole totally different thing. It was more like just robotic. God showed me how to put my expression into it. And I've been training with him ever since I was 16. I'm gonna be Wisdom next week on the Wisdom Day.
That's big. How long you had knowledge of self?
I had knowledge of self since 06.
How has the knowledge of self enhanced you as far as martial arts and your way of life?
Well, as far as way of life, I don't do unrighteous things anymore. I try not to do unrighteous things anymore. I don't smoke. I'll drink occasionally with family. Nothing too strong. Maybe some Shepard. It's kosher.
Okay.
But as far as the martial arts wise, it gave me my own expression. Most people, they do it off the honor just their teacher. I do that also, but I give it to you my way. See what I'm saying? It's like I have my own mindset. My teacher has his. He never told me this is what I want you to do exactly and follow it the way I do it, and that's it. Nah, he actually gave me a universal approach to it.
Being that today's mathematics is knowledge, God, how do you apply today's mathematics with your study and your way of martial arts?
It's just knowledge who I am, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of brothers, they practice martial arts, like I said, it's just for their teachers. There's no self in it. Knowledge of self, what's the main letter at the end? What's the main word at the end? Self. So whatever I do, whether it's Qi Kung, whether it's Wing Chun, Chole Foot, these are all Chinese martial arts, Kung Fu by the way. I do it for my own expression. You know what I'm saying? I knowledge who I am in that way. That's how my martial arts work with my mathematics. You know what I'm saying? I always add it together.
I know you knowledge 120, right?
Yeah, April 6th.
Okay, so now if you have to pick a degree from 120 that relates to what we're building on right now as far as martial arts and self-expression, which degree would that be?
I just say wisdom degree in 1 through 40. It says how old was the founder. It goes, when Yaqub was 6 years old while playing with 2 pieces of steel, he discovered that one piece had magnetic and the other piece did not. Then he learned that the piece was magnetic and it attracted the piece that did not have magnetic. I say that. That relates to me because I find what works. If I'm doing Qi Kung, if I'm doing Wing Chun, I know in Wing Chun, they don't move like a boxer, you know what I'm saying? Now what I'm gonna do is, when I say the part that has magnetic, boxing footwork, it has magnetic. It's something I can use. Stiff footwork, stagnation equals death. I can't use that. So I extract what is needed.
Speaks. Can you tell us some of the things that you do in the community? Because I noticed that you have you're good with teaching kids. Because I know you were teaching kids.
Yeah.
What did you tell it?
In the community, right now, I'm trying to get a lot of dudes my age out of gangs. So I was a former gang member myself. I used to be a Crip back when I was 16. Knowledge of self. I gravitated to the knowledge of self through the whole gang lifestyle away. So my mission right now is just stop what's going on in the streets. I go out and I talk to people my age, some younger. You know what I'm saying? I try to, I try to enlighten people. Some people get the message, some don't. But the ones that get the message, they always get the best part out of it.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't want to take too much of your time. So now, if people want to get in contact with you or they want to see some of your fights, what's the best way they can go about doing that?
You go to facebook.com/pants, PANTZ _on_waist. I always keep my pants up, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm going to say thank you. Peace to the God.
Let's do it. Come on. You can call me a specialist. The way I spit venomous sentences. Hip-hop supremacists. I'm blessed with intelligence. Express my benevolence through time and space. Align rhymes in a line that my mind can trace. The creation of life starts to shine in grace. Till I age like fine wine to refine the taste. Sit back and embrace how my story begins. And the track touch base on my glory with hymns. Inshallah, I am Allah. time and space. I travel through time and space.
Peace. This is Prince ourselves, and this is God, introduce yourself. Infinite Mind. He's a very humble brother, so I'm gonna have to get it out of him. So God, how long you had knowledge of self?
I had knowledge of self since July 29th, 2000. Probably a little earlier than that when the brother, you know what I'm saying, taught me how to eat to live. Specifically, you know, getting rid of the pork and the pig and, you know, that specific animal. And July 29th was, 2000 was the first time that I came to a law school and was introduced to this on a wider level than just the music that I was listening to.
Okay. And how long have you been studying martial arts?
I've been studying martial arts with the Three Treasures Association since 2002. Early 2002, once I came part of the security team, GOD security. Probably a little earlier than that, Sunians had taught me some certain things earlier than that. And even before that, I was studying martial arts in different various schools. But, you know, basically, since you were a little kid, you started martial arts. Since you start moving your body, you start to develop martial arts because you start to test yourself. You know, but once you go under an instructor, one who is skilled and knowledgeable in the sciences and the arts, it's not just martial arts, it's martial sciences. Once you go under an instructor and the tutelage of an instructor, you know, you start to receive lessons on a more rigid yet flexible level. So, you know, as much as, you know, we're young and we play around with it, when somebody actually teaches you how to play around with it correctly, that's, you know, that's the blessing right there.
Now, being that today's mathematics is knowledge, God,
Actual fact.
how do you draw today's mathematics up with what you was building on already with martial arts, as far as how do you see the connection?
Okay, well, basically, you know, the knowledge of God, or knowing that God is not a mysterious being or something that does not exist on a material level, knowing that we are gods, and knowing that God is the highest form of existence, why not strive or attempt to manifest the highest form of existence? Instead of speaking about it philosophically, why not do it? And martial arts is one of the ways to do it. You know, one of the many ways to do it. And martial arts is not just limited to punching and kicking and things like that. It's really getting to know your body. It's really starting to connect with your body. You know, the word physiology, which is the movement of the body, it comes from the word philosophy of the body. In the Greeks, translated as the philosophy of the body. The philosophy meaning the love of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is the motion. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, think about it. When a baby is born and first it starts to move its body little by little, then, you know, it starts rolling, then, you know, the baby starts crawling, then the baby starts walking, and then, you know, it's a wobbly walk, and then after the wobbly walk, the baby learns how to run. Think about the stages that a child learns how to do this, and it becomes better and better. So why not keep taking it further? You know what I'm saying? Rather than walking, why not manifest the supremest form of walking? You know what I'm saying? The martial arts teaches you that, the stretching of the body. Martial arts is testing the body out, pushing the body to its limits, and seeing what it can and cannot do, and learning how to do what it cannot do. You know what I'm saying? That's why knowledge is to know the ledge. Know the ledge of your body. You know what I'm saying? What can your body do? What can't it do? And how can you do that which you cannot do? You know what I'm saying?
I know you're knowledge 120.
Actual fact.
So now, if you had to choose a degree from 120 that relates to what you're building on, as far as the martial arts and the healthy eating, which degree would that be?
And the healthy eating.
And the martial arts. I mean, how we want to go?
I mean, you know, this. I mean, look at the knowledge degree in the 114. Have you not heard this word is bomb regardless of who you say? It's my word of my life, and I will give my life before my word shall fail. That's a discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's a discipline that a person takes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could probably break down 120 lessons, and within itself, it's a martial art. It's a martial science, you know, knowing who the original man is, taking it to the knowledge degree, taking it to the wisdom degree, knowing who the color man is, knowing who the devil is, but knowing that the devil manifested from our genetic being, so knowing that we have certain weaknesses that we have to master. You know what I'm saying? Taking it to the understanding degree, what is the total population of the original nation? The original nation, look at all over the world, man. Look at Africa, where they studied, in Angola, they studied capoeira, in India, where they studied kalari paya, in Nubia, where they studied the wrestling systems. You know what I'm saying? Choi Left Foot in China, to Sui Jiao, to judo in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Yo, go all over the world. There was a specific type of martial art, you know, and some of it was just self-defense to protect the tribe, but, you know, some of them actually took it even steps further and was like, yo, this is the perfection of self, study the science of the yogis. You know what I'm saying? So that's the original nation just participating and activating the motion of the body at the highest form. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting godliness within the reality of it, not this, you know what I'm saying, ideal of what God is out in the sky, out in the universe, and not within self. You know what I'm saying?
people want to hear your music, you just tell them where to get in contact with you.
So infinite7mind.com, infinite INFINITE, the number 7MIND.com, Facebook Infinite 7 Mind, Reverb Nation Infinite 7 Mind, MySpace Infinite 7 Mind, Twitter Infinite 7 Mind. Everything is Infinite 7 Mind. This is how Infinite 7 Mind do, man. Represent.